Yo ho ho, it's that time again. I'm back. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. And thank you for your comments. Today, we're going to look at this, another set from Inbrixx. This is another licensed authorized set of Kumamon. I kind of got it mixed up when I showed this to you before. I think I mentioned it was Reivew. If you don't know, Reivew is like two teddy bears or a couple bears or whatever. Kumamon is also a bear. Japanese anime, whatever. I'm more interested in the set designs. If you haven't, go watch my Kumamon video here. I'll put the link in the description. The Kumamon sets were really popular in our store, especially the Japanese tea room. I thought they're still amazing, man. Go check them out, and they're still available on my store too, on Brickmeupscottie.com. We're gonna look at this one today. Look, I got the box here and everything. Check it out. So what we are looking at is from Inbrixx. They use paneless bricks, by the way. It's Kumamon's Detective Agency 880035. No idea how many pieces. It's that thing again, man. They want you to just buy the set because they have to pay for license fee anyway. Doesn't matter how many pieces. Whether or not the set is good, well, you can decide that for yourself when you see this video. But here's the box to show you. It's a lovely little box, but it can get dinged up pretty simple, and there's nothing inside. It's just like straight up manual. Everything can get folded. The front and the back look exactly the same. In fact, I think I just showed you the back by mistake. But anyway, there you go again. Paneless. Inbrixx is paneless. Just another sub-brand that they all know each other. And there's nothing on the side. The side is just like, you know, this is a fun toy for kids, educational, all that kind of good stuff. The other side is just Kumamon going, yeah, come on, Scottie, it's time to check out the set. It's so kind of itty-bitty small. Overall, first impression of the set's tiny, man. It's smaller than I thought. However, I absolutely loved it, man. I'm like, the detail, it kind of had the steampunky vibe to it, right? And at least the back is closed off. That's the number one controversy on my channel. Is it open back? Is it closed back? How dare they keep it open? There's no excuse it should be closed. No, I like it open so I can play with it like that. And it is a little bit on the thin side. However, for fun, I'll just pull out a figure and we'll compare. And Kumamon is here as well. We're gonna look at them all anyway, so we can see how this fares up as far as scalability goes. There are stickers. They're fairly plain and simple, but there are also a lot of prints on the set as well, so don't be discouraged by a small sticker sheet. The sticker quality is actually pretty okay. Here's the manual, nice and thin, right? And let's see if I open the first page, they say anything? Oh yeah, you got a little cartoon thing going on there. Kumamon! And it's nice to have things small once in a while, you know? If you built paneless bricks before, then you know what you're getting yourself into. Pretty straightforward and very easy to follow. So yeah, for sure, the most unfortunate part is sizing. It's like, it looked really good when I saw like the first teaser of the set. But when I put it together, I'm like, yo, it's really fun, man. You know, I can pull out, let me pull out some city, I guess, buildings. Do I have any buildings here? Oh, here's the old Kalos one, probably won't go with it. Let me pull out a modular too, because I know it's not gonna be too modular. It's more suited to the 16 by 16 sets. Let me go grab some modulars outside. You know, here's the Kata tea time one. So I'm up, yeah, this is the smaller one. Let's go like this. And you just get a little bit of a comparison there, like that. It fits more to, it's almost like that. It's a little bit, protrudes out a little bit more. There. How's that? Maybe I'll slide this down here and put a giant modular. Dang it, guys, I gotta pull them out from the shelf. Oh, my destroyed corner garage, okay. This is an incomplete set, but I'll just pull it out because I never got to review this one. This one is Lego's corner garage. My kids have completely destroyed it. But if I were just to go like that, so you got a best of all the world. It's kind of hard to see on that camera, but there, you'd see there how it's fair. So it's not like this small. It's not this tall. If we shuffle this around and go, every day I'm shuffling. There we go. Oh, it's really far back, so it's like slide it forward like so. This is very random, man. I'm just picking like whatever is closest to me. So you can kind of see on that camera here, like there. How does that look? How does that fare? If it's just the Lego modular with it, like this. I know I'm ashamed of my corner garage. I should have reviewed that one before. I might have to buy a KO one now because this has been discontinued, right? And I'm missing some parts of it. and some of it's been discolored because my kid stickered the sucker up. I'll just go like that. It's actually not too bad. I personally love the look of this and the design and all the pieces scattered about. And it has like a rundown look to it, but you can definitely take these pieces off. If I would just go like that, just to show you real fast. You know, you don't have to have these pieces on there if you want it to look like a new building. I'm not quite sure why they designed it like that, maybe trying to make it look more run down. But the overall vibe, I like the tower look here. It was fun to piece everything together. I had no real issues, except there is one brick light inside. Now the brick light, the wiring, they try to make it move out of the way, but I had some issues, like they get pressed down really close to the walls. It's just minor things you need to shift around, so do be aware of that. You might have to shift that around. It might make part of the wall weaker on the second floor. Other than that, the build is totally, really relaxed compared to what I've been building the last few times. It's like so easy to put this together. I was like, oh, this is very comfortable. But as I mentioned, it is kind of thin like this, but you got a lot of stuff on this side. And I love this part because they did make an elevator here that can go up to the second floor. Yeah, they thought about that. So whether or not it's a minifigure scale, we're gonna find out in a second. But first, let's check out Kumamon, because he does come with the sets. There's Kumamon. He looks absolutely amazing. I think he's really cute. Now, his body piece can actually come off. His hat can also come off. And you can make him like a plain looking bear. But I like him. He's got a little magnifying glass thing there, but that's just like a tool that we know. But that's pretty good. Chrome at least. And I like the hat because the ears can actually kind of protrude. Like if I took his hat off, it'd be like that. And then this is what the hat looks like here. Little hole there. So it can mount onto his head, like so. So very cool, very cute, right? And if I were to pull out a regular standard figure from the last video, there you go. And we shall put them together on the set to see what they look like. So here's the front. You know, I really like it, man. Despite it being like really messy looking, it's kind of clean compared to like having random colors thrown everywhere. I thought this was actually pretty all right. I like the overall vibe. I like that they put a bicycle there, a curved window behind it, that whole look, the staircase. They even have a staircase going up. They have two ways to go up in the set to the second floor, where half of these sets that we see that are like this don't have a way to go up. And it's just like so busy. There's so many things to look at, right? Okay, so the second floor does look a little bit clustered, but I still like the look of it. I like the boards, the caution boards. Those are all printed, by the way, the yellow and black stripes. The question mark is a sticker, and the signs going over the tiles are stickers. You can leave those off if you want to. You got a post box in the corner there, chrome pipe going across right there, a place for the bicycle to stand, and there's two studs on the front for Kumamon to stand as well. So if you want to show off the set and put him there, you can. There's the detective sign hanging down there below the window. And yeah, the curved window totally reminds me of the diner, or that style. We've seen this kind of style done in certain sets. It looks really nice. You can even see a staircase there. And those are prints on the stairs going up. So interesting, right? And it's even like gear looking staircases. Like that's where I think the influence of the whole steampunk is coming in. You do have a door over here. There's no opening or closing of the door. It's just walk right in, man. Detective office. I like the wanted sign down there. A CCTV sign right there. And behind that, this, you got a small little flower bed there. And the first floor sign for the elevator. Here's a closer look at those boarded signs, or maybe the elevator is broken, who knows, but you can totally change the angle of those if you want to. Here's the side of the building. Unfortunately, on the second floor, you can see one dark little tile right there. I couldn't find that piece. I lost it somehow when I brought it down here. I remember I did have it for sure. But this is actually a standard gray Lego piece that you find in any gray base plate and stuff, like putting the flooring on. But this is actually a very, very light gray color compared to that. The lift feature works just fine, just manual, just like that. Very simple, very well thought out, and I really like that addition. The only one thing that I didn't notice was the rooftop. You can kind of see it popping up a little bit. If I stand up and try to push this down like this, over time it just kind of wants to flex and pop up. It's holding it right now, but later I'll just go, boop. You can kind of see it coming up right now. No, it's probably just like too much stress on the top being pushed down. Anyway, it's not perfect. Oh, there you go, it just popped up. I'm pretty sure that this can be easily fixed by like loosening up some of the bricks on the top, or not pressing down, or maybe I didn't push down hard enough on it on the clutch part. But let me know if you have a problem if you have this set too. The back does open up, thank goodness, just like the other sets, which I thought that was actually brilliant. Both floors, and they come apart as well like a modular. There is the wire for the lights, which I'm not a fan of. They're hanging down. I could probably have made that a little bit more snug or hid that wire a little bit more. But you can certainly see some details there, and I really like the look of that. I thought that was actually kind of cool. Close this up here. We'll see that in detail. Come over to the side here. It's kind of giving me a little bit of a Sesame vibe. Like the Sesame house on the side kind of has this look to it a little bit. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, never mind. Maybe it's just me. I like that there's more boarded signs down below, CCTV sign, and the balcony there, the street lamp on it, and it has space on the inside before you go in to put some figures. The thing is though, with the awnings, is that the one on the left is a sticker going over tiles, one big sticker, and the right side is not. However, there's one piece right here that is printed, but in the manual it does state that it's a different color. It doesn't state, it shows that you can totally tell it's a different color. I'm not sure if that will bother some of you guys. You know, I like the set, so I'm not too bothered by it. There's a closer look at the gears in the front, which I do like, and the flower bed's really good too. And that window has like printed wanted posters on there, which is great. The only thing here that I don't like is all the Chinese lettering here. I think if you just took this off, move it out of the way, or somehow managed to just only fit, say like the question mark might look a little bit better, so you can probably modify that. And the sign on the back has a wrong piece or wrong color. I'm not sure if I actually used the wrong one on the inside of the set, but at least I was able to cover it up there, and you're not going to see it anyway. It should be covered up by this thing. But anyway, yeah, it looks okay like that, right? And speaking of this area, I do like all those windows. I think it makes it look really different. So there's Kumamon on the studs he's supposed to stand on, and the regular figure there. I think it looks perfectly fine. Let me switch them around and see how they look. There you go. Not too bad. Plus the figure can use the bicycle. So just use your own figures for this set. So the figure definitely fits on the staircase fine, which is great. Kumamon can fit on the top. He's like, whoa boy, I see something out there. Now that's pretty interesting. There's no way Kumamon can fit in the elevator, but he definitely can fit this direction. Like that's how I got him in, like getting him in through here. Oh, now I can't get him out. He's too big. You're too big, boy. Come on out. You're stuck there. There you go. So he should be able to get through that. No problem. A standard minifigure will be okay. I'll put the guy here like that. Fits inside okay. Here we go. Let's go up to the second floor. Whee! The rooftop is cute as well. I like the telescope. I like the lounge chair. That is a sticker, however, as a cushion. And also the sign right there is a sticker as well. The little radio there, and those are printed speakers on there. And the chrome antenna on the side. So if I were to put our boys on there, that is what they would look like. Where is that guy from anyway? I think he's from one of the Lego Beach City ones. I can't remember. Which I never reviewed or even showed you guys, but I built it. At least I built it. And just to show you from the backside here, you do have more space here, so you can fit a couple more figures there for sure. So does this set come apart easy? Let's find out. I'm gonna grab it here with one hand. I'm gonna do this all one-handed, right? Here we go. Well, first of all, yeah, better take the rooftop off first. Very small, simple. And here we go, second room here. Grab it from here, don't grab the elevator. Elevator doesn't come off. The only problem is when you try to set this down, you might pop off that detective sign. So I'm over here, and there you go. It's very easy, right? Come over here, slide this around like this. Open this up here. It's a little bit, well, it's small to get in there, but there's not a lot of stuff inside. Easier to get from down here. But let's look inside. Maybe you might like this place. Here's the top-down view. It's really hard to see it like this. Really small too, and narrow. The bigger question is, how's it going to fit the figures? You think they'll fit fine inside? We're about to find out. So right away, you can see once it's open that it is a detective's, or totally an office, right? I like the water cooler. Those are printed pieces on there, hot and cold. I like the little desk. The desk has a little see-through glass on it. I guess that could be a laptop, or just a sign with a cup next to it. And along the back there, there's a grandfather clock. It's a grandfather clock, but it's small to size and does fit in there. But those are just stickers on the top and bottom. I like this little counter area. You can actually pull this out here, and I can show you guys. Inquiry desk, printed Kumamon tile there, printed cup. I like the telephone, and the numbers on the phone are printed as well. So it's a nice little countertop there. And along the back, there are some studs for your characters to stand on. So if I were to grab Kumamon, where'd you go? You can totally see that he fits perfectly fine. I pulled the table out here to show you. I like that see-through part. It's a very simple table. Nice. Along the back, there's a sofa, very low, but at least they fit one in there. a plant next to the cooler, and a tiny small shelf there with some, like a coffee machine, some coffee beans, some drawers. Yeah, I like the fact that they managed to fit that in there, and I like how it's printed. I think that is a sticker on the bottom though, yeah. There's nothing inside the drawers. And there is one more clock there. Sticker. Oh yeah, and another sticker on the other side where Kumamon was standing. Wanted. Limited edition. All right, there's the two dudes chilling. They actually fit okay in here. I'm quite surprised despite how small the set is. It looks pretty A-okay. Dude fits on the couch just fine, maybe a little bit short on the back. But hey, it looks good, right? There he is standing by the coffee machine. And just so you know that those are printed pieces on the windows. They look really good. So yay, more prints for the win. Okay, there he is behind the counter for your inquiries. Hey man, he fits pretty well in the set. I kind of like it more in the figures now. So here we are on the second floor. As you can see here, if I twist it a little bit, that's where the elevator comes through and the staircase with the door there. So great, two ways to go in here. This dangling piece of string can be out of the way here for the shot. Let's go like that. Very simple stuff. You got a very simple couch with a mat there, and a mat on both floors with stickers going across it. Here's the top-down view. It's a little bit tight going inside, but I think we can work with this. It's not tiled though. Dang! I miss my tiled floors. There's a desk there, and there you can see the brick light switch. So it's very easy to turn on, but that's what I was complaining about earlier in the beginning. The wires going through the picture frame. It's kind of being pushed between the wall. It might break, or the tension of this part off. So you have to be careful that that doesn't break off. That happened to me. I hope it doesn't happen to you. Same deal with this wall here. The windows, very nice. The books are stickers, but a little piece on top is not. And it looks like a little map there in between the windows, or flowers. Map, flowers. You remember, I'm looking at these things very far away. The camera's looking at everything really close. There's a little table next to the couch that looks like a record on there. Kind of a strange thing. There's no record player though. There's the nameplate for Kumamon. You got the chessboard there. Little trophy and a micro scale figure on the top. More trophies and stuff. Another magnifying glass on the desk and a desk lamp, which I like because it's got a chrome piece on it. Yeah, yay for chrome. And then along the back, you got another picture there. It looks like he's trying to figure out who did what. Where's the fugitive? Let's just appreciate the print on that wall right there and on the door and that sticker. Door opens and closes just fine. Yeah, sure does. There you go. So Kumamon can't really fit on this floor because he's either too fat or he's too wide. Like anywhere you place him, he's just gonna bump either the mat down below or the desk. The figure, however, is totally fine standing there. So yay for that. So I put the figure behind the desk because he sits there just fine. And yeah, like I said, it really is more to minifig scale. I think they look perfectly fine in there, even though some of the stuff might look smaller or it's not as deep as you would like it to be. But I'm pretty happy with this, man. So I've taken the chair out and I've put Kumamon back there, but I've shifted the plates below. So the brick light is actually pretty loose right now. When you push this down, it's gonna push the plate down below. So that's what I was talking about. Like, I didn't really like this part of the build, but there you go. He fits in there perfectly fine. Now let's turn on the brick light and see how it looks. It's actually on this side right here on the top. And there's one more that will shine the bottom part up down below. You can see the multiple plates there. And there's supposed to be one more piece to hold the wire there, but I just lost it like 2 seconds ago. There you go, that's with the lights on. You can't even tell anything. Or if I go like this, maybe you can see it better there. Or open the doors here, like that. There. Or how about I just turn off the lights. Boo! You know, at least it's easy to put one single brick light in there. Close that up, close that up. Turn it around here. And there you go. See? Small little set, not too bad. I'm actually happier with this one than with a lot of other bigger sets that we reviewed before. All right, it's time for me to move on. Go to some different things. We're gonna do some vehicles, man. It's time to get that bomber in here and the train. We're gonna do that next. It's been here forever, man, on the show. All right, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Until next time, you guys, brick me up.